Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here with the Mighty Ducky, and welcome back to episode 19 of Zero to Hero, the series where we go from space crap-out pilot to hopefully one day God amongst the stars. And yes, we're making some stuttered progress towards godly status. And last episode, if you remember, because I certainly do, we had an absolutely crappy roll on the engineer's, well, one of the engineer's modifications. We went to have grade 3 clean drive tuning on this Vulture, and instead of making it more manoeuvrable, we actually went and made it to the negative maneuverability. So that was insanely bad luck, and one of the fundamental flaws, I think, in the engineer's update. But then again, that could just be me being really annoyed at the fact that we got such a crappy result. I mean, let's go and see if it actually even shows us here. So here we are in the core internals. Here is the 5A thrusters. Let's have a look at the modification. And where is it? Optimal mass. Here we go. We actually have less maneuverability. Minus 4.6 maneuverability. That is insane. Yes, the mass has actually gone down slightly, but everything else is insanely bad. Optimal multiplier, we have, actually that might be the one we're after, but it only went up 1.3%. It actually went down. I think what happened is we got the worst possible roll on the maneuverability on the secondary effects. They really screwed us over. But you know what, guys? I've gone and acquired all the materials required for another roll on the engineer's RNG machine. Yes, so let's go and have a look at the thrusters. We'll go down. We've now got the ability to roll once more on the clean drive tuning. So we've still got the specialized legacy firmware. Thankfully, I managed to gain a couple of these before even attempting to come here. We've got the conductive components. We've got the unexpected emissions data. We have the tin, although the tin was an absolute pain in the arse to get. And we even have a power converter. So that's nice. So we've got this, so let's go and do a roll, because look at this, we can only get better. We cannot get any worse on the optimal multiplier. So we can get better on the optimal mass, so that'd be nice to have, as would this. But yeah, no, thermal load we can only go down, because we did actually get a lot better on the thermal load. We got maximum on the secondary effects, but those are the ones that screwed us last time. So let's go and see if we get screwed over yet again. Come on, Orange Jesus, my money's on blue. Come on. Oh, look at that. That is horrendous. Come on, secondary effects. Salvage this piece of turd, will you? Well, the integrity's gone up at least. Mass is also going up, so that's not great. I can't try again, but you know what? That'll have to do. But oh well. We even have enough to go and roll on one of the overcharged power plants. Well, knowing my luck, we're going to actually get lower power capacity, even though this is an overcharged power plant. So let's go and try this. So let's go and see. Come on, what should be an absolute horrendous roll? Oh, 2% better power. Do we get a secondary? No, we don't. And we're going to have to apply that one because I don't have the ability to roll on it again. At least I don't think I do. Let's go check. No, I don't. But oh well. So, we've got the engines. You know what? I cannot be bothered to try and roll on that a third time. But let's have a look at the FSDs, because that's what we really want to go and get. We want to get an increased FSD jump range. Now, I have an absolute metric ass ton of yttrium. Well, I'll say an ass ton. I've got 5 of them. I went and got all these 5 whilst I was trying to find tin. Yes, that was quite amusing. So, what do we want? We want 3 chemical distilleries, a bunch of anomalous FSD telemetry, and some energy grid assemblies. Thankfully, these are not going to be that difficult to get, because we can get them from industrial refinery systems near Staffcoal? Staffcoal. Okay, so let's go and pin the blueprint. So yeah, we've got what we need. Well, we don't have what we need, but we could. Would be nice to have it. But yeah, no, oh well. So let's go and find what we need for that, because right now my plan is to find the stuff for that, and then we could probably do with moving off over to a different part of space. So, after those train wrecks of rolls, what are we going to go and do? Well, I think it's about time that we give up on the engineers, at least for now, and go and return to Empire space, because otherwise I'm never going to be able to get our hands on a Clipper, which is Ducky's current ultimate goal. So, where is it? Come here. I am planning to head over to the Mikey system. Yep, this is where I'm planning to go. Now, why can't I look at it? There we go. I think I was just hovering over the wrong one. So, let's go and have a look, shall we? I'm planning to come here because there seems, at the very least, to be a planet with some res sites here, at least a couple of them. And I'm hoping, because this planet here seems to have a metal rich and an icy ring. So I'm hoping that we have some icy resource extraction sites to go hunting in. So that'll be nice to go and raise our reputation with the Empire and hopefully get us some more ranks. Because currently we are a squire with the Empire and we need to go and get to Baron. And in order to do that we need to go through Knight, Lord, and then we get to Baron. So technically we have 3 ranks to go. So that's giving us a little thing to do. Although technically we could always go to Achenar. That's a thought. Let's go and... I'm actually looking at the wrong thing, aren't I? So let's go and have a look at this. Achenar is under Arissa Lavina Duval's rule, but what is in here is the question. Let's have a look. Not really anything that interesting. Achenar 3 is kind of hilarious because it does have almost 7 G's worth of gravity, but I'm not that fussed with going there. Although I do like this look of here. Look at this. Earth-like world, Earth-like world, Earth-like world. All... Have they been terraformed? Terraformed. Depleted reserves. Okay, so that potentially wasn't terraformed. But they're all moons around this gas giant. That's got to be interesting. I can't wait to one day actually be able to land on these and have a look and see what that skyline's going to be like, especially with the Achenar Star Class B. That's got to be amazing. But anyway, let's get going and go and head over to the system where we're going and go and see what hunting we've got. Because, like I said, we need to go and start working on our Empire rank again. So, see you over there. So, here we are in our new system, the Mikey system. And I've got to say, I'm quite happy now, because we have actually got a resource extraction site, resource low, and a resource hazardous. So, depending on how confident we feel in our ship's abilities, we can actually go and basically pick and choose which of the resource extraction sites we go and take a jaunt in. But first of all, we have to go and have a look at the port and see what kind of services they offer. So let's go and have a look, shall we? And I do actually wonder whether this port is going to be one of those nice fancy ones or not. So, docking pad 43. No, we can already tell that it's not. Whoop, it's not one of the fancy stations. Well, there's our pad. Let's go and get this thing put down. You know, it really doesn't look like 1,000 meters, at least to our eyes here. But this is why I'm really looking forward to being able to walk around in these stations eventually. There we go. Look at that. Like a glove. So, let's go see. Did I actually get my... Dip. No, yeah, I think I did. So, that's fine. Let's go back. Now, let's have a look. We've got commodities, we've got universal car graphics, outfittings, contacts. No, we don't have a black market, but that's fine. Not that I was planning to make use of it anyway. Well, let's have a quick look at the outfitting department, because we're going to have to go and re-outfit this ship somewhat. Mainly because currently we've got things in here that we really don't need to have if we're going to be doing a lot of bounty hunting. And or just general shooty goodness. So we're going to have to go and change a bit of that. First of all, we're going to have to go into the optional internals and get rid of the cargo racks. So what are we thinking of putting here? Not a lot by the look of it, because we don't seem to have much that we can use. So first things first, we're going to have to go and have a look for a local system that has actually got some decent outfitting. Because what we've got here is absolutely appalling. Oh, there we go. No, we actually have some shield cell banks, but they only go up to class 3. So class 2 and 3A. Yeah, that's not great. Considering we have we need a class 4. So I'm going to have to go and have a quick look and see if I can find anything. So according to EDDB, I should be able to find what I need here in Lane City. So let's go and have a look, see if that's actually the case. And if that's not the case, we're going to have to go and have a look somewhere else. But I certainly hope it is, because this seems like a fairly nice system. And considering that it's only 10.8 light years away, it's not bad if we need to go and upgrade. I'll be rather curious to see what kind of ships they sell over there as well. Well, at least we managed to get our boost speed over 100 over 400 meters per second again. So that's nice. It could have been a lot better, I suppose, but at least we got a lot better than the negative maneuverability we got last time. At least I think it was negative maneuverability, but it was absolutely horrendous, that roll. So let's go and see what else we can get. You know what? It's actually kind of nice being in Aisling Duval's space. Because we are actually pledged to her in power play, it is a lot nicer that we're not being interdicted every 10 feet. So that's at least something. And I've got to say, I really do like that planet. That is a pretty planet. Yep, sorry, off topic. So hopefully this Lane City is going to be having exactly what we need. At least, like I said, it claims to have that on EDDB. So let's get boots on the ground and then find out if this station does indeed have what we need. Overshot slightly. Come on, there we go. Much better. So let's actually go enter the hangar first and then have a look at starport services, because at least then it's going to get rid of some of the animation. Oh, I'm sure we'll have a productive visit, at least only if if you have what we need. No, you don't have a black market, so that's not going to be useful. But what do we need? First of all, we need to go, where are we? Outfitting. Here we go. So optional internals again, and we really need to go and get a shield cell bank put in, because I've really missed the shield cell banks. Here we go. So there we go. Yes, there we go. Finally. Hello, baby. I've missed you. I really have. But that's going to be putting us way over our power usage. Question is, though, do I want to keep the planetary vehicle hangar or not? Well, to be perfectly honest, I don't think we need it. So what I'm going to go and do is, if they have it, yes they do, hull reinforcements. Let's go and put one of them in. We'll also go and get ourselves a frameshift drive interdictor. And what am I going to go and put here? Shall we go and get... Is there anything else we really need? I don't think so. I think we'll just go for some more hull reinforcements. Although an autofield maintenance system might be an idea, simply because if our shields do go down, I want to be able to repair things if need be. You know what? I'm just going to go for another hull reinforcement packet at least for now. Package, even. That one. So there we go. That's that. So let's go back and let's have a look at our power usage, because obviously you can see there we've just gone over because our shields have gone down. So we're going to have to go and make some changes over here. Shields online. I may have to go and change our beam laser to something different, maybe a pulse laser. But we'll see. We've got the frameshift drive on priority 1. We could change that to 3, even though that's not going to help actually. Okay, so wave scanner, although that's going to have to get changed, I suppose. Interdictor is going to have to get changed to 3. Where is... There it is, there's the cargo hatch. That's gone to 3 as well, and that's not helping either. So hopefully we are going to go and have either a pulse laser or a new class 3 burst laser. Oh, we already have burst lasers, don't we? So let's go and find out what we can get. So hard points. Change the beam laser. Oh, I did like that beam laser. We do have burst lasers, and do we have pulse lasers? Yes, we do. So let's have a look at the burst lasers first of all. Let's go and change that to classing low to high. Yep, they do have the gimbaled. So let's go and see how well that goes and changes our powers. So hopefully that's going to be enough. So there we go. Lovely, lovely thing there. So let's go and have a look. Are our shields still down? Let's have a look over our power. Yep, no, we're still not good there. Yeah, that's not great. So that does mean we're most likely going to have to go for a pulse laser. So let's go and swap that out as well. And you know, that's actually a good sign. The shields came up before I even came out of the outfitters. So yes, that just goes to show that we have our power priorities set up correctly now. Question is, though, is there anything else we can do to change our settings there? So yeah, there we go. We've almost got it to 50%, but we need to try and just push it that little bit further. What else can we go and push over to rank 2? There's not really a lot we can. Yeah, it looks like we're going to be running over 50%, so oh well. Not a lot we can do about that, unfortunately. But yeah, oh well. It does look good, though. So there we go, we've got everything set up here. Let's go and have a look in the missions board and see what we can find there. So, missions board. So, what we're going to want to do is go and work ourselves up with one of the local Imperial factions. So we've got 2 here. This one, we don't have the ability to actually run any missions, do we? Well, we have this one, but we can't apparently take it because we don't have full quantity there. Salvaged alloys, not particularly interested. Decline that anyway. But we can get 2 missions over here. What are these? Oh, donating money. Right, okay. Well, you know what? I might as well. Donate money. Yeah, okay. So we'll go for this. We'll donate both money to both of these, because at least then hopefully that will push us over neutral into cordial, is that? I think it is, because that's friendly and that's going to be allied. So let's pick up both of these. Okay. Okay, now, yes, we are now over into cordial. So that's nice. Or are we into friendly? Or neutral? Oh, I don't know. So let's go and accept this one as well. So that's rep and influence medium. So let's go and donate this. That should take us over into cordial. Yeah, I do believe that was the case. So let's come back out. And let's go and have a look up at our notifications. We raised to cordial. Yep, that's nice. So that's given us... Well, at least it's changed our ranking with them. I don't know if it's actually changed with anything else. And yes, I know I have an invite from Yuri Ishmak, so I'm not particularly fussed there. Well, let's go have a look back in the mission board, see if there's anything else that shows up there. So, we do... The last mission that they had has actually gone and unlocked, but we need 30 cargo to go and do it, and I don't really feel like doing that because we'd have to go and strip this ship out. Then again, I suppose I could go and pick up a different ship to do this. What does it do? It just puts our rep up 2 and their influence up 2. So they are the controlling faction as well, so that's helping things immensely. I mean, let's have a look over now. I mean, what rank are we now? We're at 61% Squire. I don't remember what we were previously, but at least that's helping out. Do they have any more Empire factions? Here we go. And these are all insufficient cargo capacities. So this is mining, is it? Yep. So, mining samarium, 8 tons. No, thank you, because I can't do that anyway. So, now that we've got things all done... Actually, come to think of it, I need to go back into the outfitters. Because I've just realised something. we need to go into the utility mounts and get rid of this frame shift wake scanner, because if you remember rightly, I was using that to go and, where are we, kill warrant scanners, derated. I was using that to get the scan data for our frameshift drive upgrades. But now we've gone back to the kill warrant scanner because we're going to go and get as much rank as we can, as much rep as we can in the previous system that we were in, the Mikey system. So let's head on back over, shall we? So what I need to do is quickly dock here and go and smash ourselves into the blast shields. So yes, my not to go and make myself seem like an ace pilot or anything, let's go and have a look at the mission boards quickly whilst we're here to see if there is any missions for going and killing people. I hope it's going to be productive. So, the controlling faction, wow, look at that hair. Almost looks superimposed on his head. Okay, so we can't go for this one because we don't have the cargo space. Can we do any missions in here? We can do this one. Well, that's donating money. But that's not even going to get us any rep with the Empire at all, so I'm not even going to worry about that. Mining, boom, boom, boom. Okay, so it's all delivery or mining. Which one's this one? That's him. So that's you. What have we got for you? Targeting religious leader. Okay, is that an assassination mission? Looks like it. So yeah, Mond Edmonds even. So yeah, we can't do that anyway because we haven't got a high enough rep with these guys. And there's not a lot else we can do, so I suppose we're going to have to just go and do some killing. So let's go and get the hell out of here. Light the fire. Yeah. Kick the tires and light the fires. I think that's the phrase. So let's go and do that and go and see who we can go and kill. So let's go and have a look at which of these resource extraction sites is actually in the ice ring. It looks like this one might be, in fact. Yes, it is. The low is also there. And where's the hazardous? It's going to be over there. It looks like that one might be in the high metal ring. So let's actually just go and stick with the normal one for the moment. The standard resource extraction site. And it's also been a while since me and Ducky have been in some proper combat. Between trading, mining and so on. Yes, we did have a bit of a combat community goal, but I was always in a wing, and we're not in a wing right now. So let's take this a little bit easy, shall we? So let's get inside and see what is awaiting us. Boom! Yeah, well, the popping's still an issue, but I have a feeling that might be something to do with my system rather than anything else. Do have something there, so what are you? Oh, you're an internal security service. Okay, fair enough. We don't want to kill you. Why am I? Oh, it is the internal security service that's scanning me. But who is this down here? Downback Explorer. Alliance Enforcer. Are you wanted? No, but you are an enemy. And do I have my report crimes against me turned on? No, I don't. So let's fix that, shall we? So let's go and have a look at who else we can go and shoot at. Federal agent, are you kidding me? Is there only going to be power play NPCs in here? Looks like it. So let's wait until something either shoots at me and becomes wanted. Is that something shooting at me? Yes, it is. Is it now wanted? I bloody hope so. Well, it is Federation, we are in Empire space, so it'd be rude not to shoot at it. So come back here, you. Feel the feel the might of my awesome multi-cannon. And he's gone. There we go. Yeah, we got a 400 credit bounty claim on his ass. Actually, come to think of it, what did he drop? Chemical processors, galvanizing alloys. No, we want chemical distilleries. That's what we really want. Got nothing but security services here. I may actually want to go and jump over to the... Oh, wait. Please don't be a miner. No, he's not going to be a miner. At least the position that he's in. And don't be in a wing either. Oh, good, he's not on a wing. So, let's go. Gotta be careful, don't want to hit the fuzz. And I'm so glad that we re-rolled on that. No, I don't want to hit the drive. I want to hit the power plant. So come on. And it is true, actually. There is actually a bug going around with the multi-cannons. Because as you can see, my ammo's not going down. So that's nice to see. Well, I say nice to see, it means I can stay out here for a lot longer than I normally would. Okay, awesome sauce. So that's nearly 100,000 credits worth of bounties to begin with. I got a couple... Oh, I got a vulture. Is this guy to be wanted? Looks like he's flying in a wing with a couple of couriers. And he is wanted. So... let's... Actually, you know what? I just realised that I didn't use my kill warrant scanner. Complete lack of habit there. There we go. So they're now being engaged. So let's go and join in the fray. So I'm happy to go and pick these guys off one at a time. And let's actually just go and fire the multi-cannon off. We've got infinite rounds now. It's going to help taking the shield down ever so slightly. Although I did let off the wrong trigger there as he went behind the planet. Planet? Asteroid. Iceberg. Thing. Spaceberg. As long as it's not a Zoidberg. Alright, come back here, you. Well, he's going down quick. But then again, that's what happens to couriers when their shields go down. So let's go and get this guy scanned. Let's keep out the way of the combats. Hopefully he's not going to fly in front of the feds or the internal security services, because I don't fancy getting wanted just minutes after getting in system. Well, I'll say minutes, it's been a bit longer than that. So let's get... Oh, there we go. Whoa, Michael baying that up. Right, so where is the vulture? Ooh, that's an anaconda, but that's friendly. Or at least temperate, supposedly. Did they already kill? I think they did, actually. Well, looks like we've got another python. Yes, we do. So let's go and scan him. Because I likes me some pythons. To go and kill. There we go. Scan complete. Oh, actually, wait. Let's wait for the chaff to finish because I don't want a stray shot hitting the feds again. So let's wait for him to clear their path. Why am I targeting a drive again? And why do I not have a reload function? So come on. Whoa. Oh, man, that was quick. So 61,000. Do we get anything interesting? Oh, chemical processors. No, it's not. It's not those that I want, is it? It's chemical distilleries that I need. Yeah, not really anything there that's that interesting. But do we have any more? I mean, I'd settle for an anaconda. Well, it doesn't look like we've got anything to go and shoot at as yet. Oh, hello. But I've got to say, I do like fighting in an ice field. Oh, looks like we've got an adder, but I don't suspect this is actually going to be wanted. I've lost him anyway. Now this I seriously doubt is wanted. Nope. Not at all, but we did get some anomalous bulk scan data, so that's not bad at least. Type 9, seriously doubt you're wanted. Yeah, it does look like the pickings are rather slim in here, although did I just see some combat over there? Or is that just mining lasers? I suspect that's just mining lasers. Yep, does seem that way. Although we do seem to have some combat over here. We got a clipper. Okay. And it's on perilously low health, and it is wanted. So there we go, we've tagged it at least.
Scan detected.
There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, thank bugger for that. That was very close. Why is it you're coming straight for me? I mean, out of all the ships that you could be shooting at, you choose to shoot at me. Oh, wait a sec. Would help if I put some power into systems. Yeah, no, you're not having your shields up. So, let's go and take the power plant. Well, we can't really take the power plant down before we take the hull down, because there he goes. And let's see the kablooey. You want a kablooey?
Target destroyed.
Ducky want a big boom. So that was nice. Did even we get any? I don't think we did. Nope. Okay. Well, that's fine. Although, did I see something interesting there? High density alloy, precipitated alloys. No, I thought I saw some kind of imperial alloys or something along those lines. Obviously not. So another asp, although that's going to be a miner, isn't it? Yep, although what do we get there? Distorted shield cycle recording, so that's not too bad, I suppose. Although, really, I could do with scanning all these. There we go. More distorted shield cell cycles. Ooh, ooh, wait. No, you are not hiding from me. Come back here, you. Where are you? That's not you. I know I saw a Fer-de-Lance here a second ago. That's him. Follow that Fer-de-Lance. So let's get a little closer. Why is he running away? Actually, what's he looking at? Security services are around. That's nice. So, shall we go for it? I think we should. Bonsai! Now, these security services better come to my aid, because I somehow don't think I'm going to be able to do this all by myself. Let's get the chaff out. I haven't used a single shield cell bank at the moment, and I want to kind of save those for as long as I can. He's using a shield cell bank, so let's boost. Actually, no, that's not even going to be possible, is it? I know they are offline. Oh, good, because we're reloading now. So we only really need the multi-cannon now. And there we go, he's gone. And I even forgot to scan him again, didn't I? Damn it. But we still got 133,000 credits out of that. So that was not bad. Do we have anything else that we can shoot at? Doesn't look like it. Yep, no, so everything showing up currently is friendly. But you know what? It's been a bit of a nice little shoot and blow up a year round. Nice little Michael Bay moment. Let's just put it that way. So, let's go and proto light alloys. Nah, nothing really there. I want, at least not yet. So let's go back to Zenbai port and see basically how much rep this gains us with the local faction. Really? Please maintain decorum whilst at this facility. Yeah, right. Has my reputation gone down here or something? So let's request docking before I get too close. There we go. Right, so where's 27? There it is. And I'm so glad to have the maneuverability back on this ship. Even though the last roll we had was still absolutely horrendous. I mean, gone are the days when you had the ability to go and... there we go. Go and actually make an upgrade on a ship or so on and actually be a set upgrade. What are we going to go and get for those bounties? So let's go. Contacts. Right, so that's not too bad. Nearly 400,000 credits, but let's go and have a look at our local happiness levels. So let's go and see... Who is the system one here? The Imperial Society, is that right? Let's actually go back and check. So, mission board. Yep, it's the Makai Imperial Society, the guy with the really weird hair. So, yes. Oh, we actually have an assassination contract. We're still neutral with him. So, yeah, that's not bad. Conductive ceramics. Additional target Baron? What the hell's this? Oh, right, okay. I got confused there for a second. I thought they were actually going to go and upgrade me to Baron, the Imperial rank, just for doing this one mission. But no, not going to do that. So, right now, we are neutral. So let's see if we can go and get to Cordial for handing in these bounties. So let's go and hand all of these in, nearly 400,000 credits worth. You know, I don't think that's actually gone and done it. We'll go and see, though. I mean, it might have happened. No, we're still neutral. But, oh well. Let's see, what else we got on here? 0... Got another Imperial one here? No, it's just these 3. Well, that's nice. They're actually the 3 largest, and we actually have 3 Imperial factions in the system. So that's not bad. They all seem to be about delivering and mining. These ones are assassination missions and fetch missions. And they seem to be all about shooty goodness as well. Well, not all about it, but oh well. It's better than nothing. And this is going to be rep up and everything. But you know what? I'm not going to go and do this yet, because I do suspect I've been going on for a lot longer than I should be, but oh well. But I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, please do hit those like buttons and the subscribe buttons, because that really does help me out. And let's not forget to go and check out our Inara page, because you can go and join the Wolves of Jonai there. And let's also not forget that we do have the Wolves of Jonai private group that you can go and join there if you want to go and fly with us Wolves of Jonai pilots. But anyway, guys, as I said, I do hope you've enjoyed this video. I've been Commander Chaos Wolf. You guys have been epic. I will see you soon. And until then, Commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.